Hello everyone, this is Petko Alexandrov and I continue recording from the Bitcoin chart where I will do some more analysis and I will tell you what investments I did. I sold some cryptos because the Bitcoin failed now to break this kind of flag that we had, and as I said in the previous video, it's a little bit different because the price already has been on these levels here. It failed right over here to go above the 19,500, made the push towards the 20,000. It failed, it went sideways and it dropped yesterday lower, and today it continues lower. It reached down to 17,630 something. So the flag is a little bit different from what we've seen so far, okay, because it's not on record highs, it's not just above the previous levels, okay. You see what the formation is. The price has been here, it went down, went up again, and it formed the flag and it dropped lower. Okay, so if you look at that picture and you compare it with some of the previous flags that we had, for example, right over here, okay, this one right here, you will see the difference, right? The pole is above the previous levels. Okay, it's just the price goes up, goes sideways, then we have the pole and the flag, and that's a very bullish continuation pattern. While at the current moment, that's the difference. The price has been here, it dropped lower, went up again and went sideways. So this is more neutral, I can say, formation, not bullish as the previous flags that we saw with the Bitcoin. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. However, I had one more entry right over here because the price was just about to break the flag. For me, this was like the last chance for the flag to be broken on the upside at the price to try the 20,000 one more time. So at that moment, I took another top gainer. That was the Compound, which did some great profit after that, but I didn't take it. I will show you a little bit why. And then what happened? The price, boom, went lower, okay? It broke the flag downwards, it retested it again, and it's going down now again. All right, so after we had that break of this kind of flag formation, and I saw that it's not only the Bitcoin, but in general, the market got very negative with the cryptocurrencies. If you see, all of the cryptos at the moment are just going down, except the Tether, which is with a fixed price with the dollar. We have some that are almost at break even. If I go, for example, to top gators, you will see that we have a few, actually a few more. There were less in the morning. So it's been a negative day too for the crypto market. So what I did when I saw that break right here, I have sold the cryptocurrencies that are on profit, okay? I will just pull my cycle sheet right here and you can see what I have. I have sold the Ripple earlier, as I told you, after the price fell to take the 20,000. Then I have sold the Litecoin with a profit of 91 euro or 15%, the EOS profit of 38, 6%, the Ethereum was with a profit of 275, 23%, and here is this top gainer New Cipher with a profit of 200 euro, which was exactly 33.3% of a profit. So one more time, when I saw that formation, the price breaking this flag formation downwards, I saw that all of the cryptos started to fall. What I did, I sold all the cryptos that were on a profit, even small profit like with the EOS and the Litecoin. I just took all possible profits. I released some free money into my account, because if the price continues lower and some of the cryptos that I have at the moment go on a loss or on a bigger loss, I would like to have a better average price, and I want to have funds to buy them on a cheaper price to have a better average price. Alright, so that's what I did, and I'm glad I did it because after I sold these cryptos, they went much lower, and Ethereum is below the 900 right now. The new cipher, the top gator that I had is I think at 0.36 or something. It was right here. Yep, exactly 0.36. So if I go to prices, you will see whereas the Ethereum below the 900. Again, this is in Bulgarian levs, guys, so it's about 450 euro at the moment. What else? The Ripple got below the 50 cents and so on. Okay, negative market at the moment, so I'm pausing definitely the trading. And probably you have the question in your head, are we in a downtrend now with the Bitcoin? I will switch to daily. As you know, I don't really like to consider one candle or two candlestick formation to be a lower high. Okay, if you look at the bigger picture like that, we are in a very nice uptrend. This high is higher than this one. This low is higher than the previous lows, and so on. I don't consider this as a low, okay? It was a negative move on the hourly chart, but if you look at the daily chart, we're still in an uptrend. When I will consider a downtrend will be the moment when the price does something like that, okay? A clear lower high than that one, and then another lower low than that one. For example, if today forms a low, and then we have a failure of the high, and then we have a lower low, then yep, that would be a beginning of a downtrend. Or if the price just goes down and forms a lower low than that one, and then it forms another failure of the high, and it goes down again, that will be a downtrend, okay? Of course, there is the opportunity just the price to go up again, so we'll see how it goes. Definitely I'm not buying new cryptos at the moment until I have a good setup one more time. And by getting all of the profits at the 20,000, and right here I have released over 3,000 euro in my balance, which makes me comfortable if the price falls down, because I will have capital to buy at a lower price and I will have better average prices. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you have questions, let me know. I will see you in another video, and don't forget to like that video and subscribe to our channel if you have missed to do it. Cheers!